Tonight, we have the opportunity to witness the union of two individuals who have chosen to dedicate their lives to one another. Britny met Ignacio, or laid eyes on Ignacio, in 2012 at a bar in Houston, Texas. Said nothing, not even a wave. And as their law careers progressed, although they had mutual friends, they never hung out. They never spoke to each other. And as time went by, both became licensed attorneys, both moved to the Valley. But on May 4th, 2017, their lives crossed paths again. On that morning, Britny walked into County Court 4 trying to fill in for a friend. She didn't expect to see Ignacio, but she noticed someone commanding the courtroom. So what do people do when they're interested in someone but haven't said hi? They get on Facebook. And as that conversation progressed, Ignacio asked her for her phone number. And she said, "Call me anytime if you have questions on immigration." And Ignacio responded, "Is that all I am limited to, immigration?" And she said, "No, I do child protection as well." And so, God's timing is perfect. If he wanted to, he could have put Ignacio and Britny together back in 2012. But he waited. He waited for Ignacio, he waited for Sophia, he waited for Adam, and he waited for Britny to walk into their lives.
Britny, I can't thank God enough for this moment and blessing in our lives today. My life has been filled with all kinds of twists and turns. I want to thank you for taking me as I am, because I surely couldn't date me. And it amazes me to know that you love me even beyond my short-tempered, demanding nature, and sometimes lack of patience. God had set us on a collision course a long time ago, and he knew when the timing would be right. He knew I still had so much growing up to do. There was life lessons that we needed to learn. He needed me to learn how to love myself before I could love anyone else. And God also needed me to pick up Sophia and Adam along the way, because I know we can't imagine a life without them. I didn't think you existed. I didn't think today would be happening for me. And I can finally now say that every tear, every heartache, every bit of confusion and questioning, every test of my emotional endurance was worth the struggle, because at the end of the day, it led me to you.
There's a musical called Cabaret, and in that musical, there's a song called Maybe This Time. And there's a particular line from the song that resonated with me when I first heard it. It says, "Lady peaceful, lady happy, that's who I long to be. Because more than anything in the world, that's what I want. That's who I wanted to be." And I just remember thinking that you were so perfect in every way that I could ever imagine. You were comforting, you were funny, you were charismatic, and when you smiled, I felt it. Lady peaceful, lady happy is who I have been since May 25th, 2017. After you left that night, I had a prayer book that I kept next to my bed, and I wrote down, "God, thank you for Ignacio. He's the one." The man that I had prayed for finally decided to show up. And all the heartbreak and the disappointment, it all led me to you, and I would do it over and over and over again to stand here in front of you.
As Ignacio and Britny come before you, pledging their hearts and their love to one another. By the authority vested in me by the state of Texas and the Universal Life Church, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Ignacio, you may kiss your bride.
We want to make sure this is a night and an evening that Britny and Ignacio will never forget. So ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Mr. and Mrs. Ignacio Mendoza Jr.
The first time I met Britny, I was absolutely sure she was the right one for you. Not just because she has snacks all the time, but every time I saw you guys together, you always made my brother happy.
I've never seen her laugh as hard as she does with him or be as challenged as hard as she is with him. So Ignacio, thank you for appreciating Britny for all that she is and all that she will be.
And I know that you guys are going to be so happy together. I can't wait for you guys to experience everything that marriage has to offer. So to my Ray Dunn loving 1 hour phone call, sister friend, love you, bye.